What up, people? It is your friendly neighborhood shooter broadcast you live from the studio side. We are back. It has been a god darn good long minute. Today I'm joined with my three brothers, not my fourth. Reese is out. I got Pac-Man, Isaiah, B.
Doing your podcast.
And today, you know what I'm saying, we want to kind of talk about the effects of social media in a relationship. Does that affect it heavily? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Like, what is your experience with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, just side note, I've recently, like, if I go out, we go out, we sitting at the table, we all socializing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, if we ain't taking no pictures, put that motherfucker away. Don't scroll that. Don't
as far
scroll
as the family.
Yeah, like family, friends, anything. Don't like we right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to, take a picture, something like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? Take it, post it later. But like, don't get to scrolling and we sitting across from each other. Like, I don't feel that. Like, I start putting my phone away. You know what I'm saying? So like, even on a date, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even touching my phone because I don't want to be accused of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, because it's the word social is in social media. So if we actually in a socializing environment, let's socialize. Let's create the moment. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that shit is gone, man. First, I want to say I'm on the couch.
Pack's on the couch today.
I'm on the couch today. I'm not in the back. I'm on the couch.
Give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Yeah, give me the claps. I got the claps.
Don't say that again.
Jazz hands. I'm on the couch. But when you think about it, what social media does to not only interpersonal relationships, possibly marriages, not saying it's yours or anything like that. I just had a conversation like this with someone yesterday, and they were just saying that social media has such an ill effect on the psyche of relationship because you don't know what that person's doing, especially as they're investing in it so much. Like they always want to post, they always want to create statuses, they in the DMs with people. Really, it was described to me as a gateway to cheating, and then it kind of made me think like, it could be because you could.
I don't know if it's a gateway to cheating.
It could be. I don't know. I'm not 100%.
It's an avenue.
Yeah, but I think I say it could be. It's a little small percentage. It's that little small trap door on the council to get in, right? So. Yeah. But it's all about the person that's using it. Like I tell people, I like social media. I'm not on all platforms. I'm only on 2. But I like it. I like to have my off-brand and humor on my posts, interact with people I know, people I don't know. I like the group aspect of it. I don't inbox people a lot. Sometimes I send dick pics, sometimes, but I don't inbox people a lot. People don't like me like that, but I see just that front-facing value. Like, man, I like that aspect of it, but I don't like the aspect when you go out, like you was just introducing, like when you go to dinner, that we have to, take pictures of our food. We have to show everybody we together. That's just not. I'm not extending it from that. I look at it as a forum, and we've been doing social media way before it was popular. Like
it wasn't even called social media; it was called internet pimping.
Yeah, internet pimping. We used the college club in the Black Planet days and stuff like that.
Planet.
Yeah. So, but
I wonder if my page still up.
It more than likely is. It's still active.
It's on the internet. It lives forever.
Yes, forever. But I think it does have such a maybe a low, from my perspective, low level effect on these relationships, but it's dependent on that person perception of it. Because if you get somebody that's totally against it and have those ideas in your mind, oh man, it's the worst thing in the world. But I don't put stock in it. Like I don't. One thing I get credit for, I don't.
When you say perception, you mean the person that's complaining about it. It's their perception of it.
It's their perception of it. Yeah, I don't think other people's perception is reality. It's my perception, is my own reality, but I don't think it's the totality of everyone. Like we all have a different view of things, a different point of view, but it's how you manage it and use it. Like,
I think it's as strong as the individual using it, meaning how much it I ain't gonna say plays a part, but how much it sways you, right?
Mhm.
From looking at other people post and looking at other people having great times and things of that nature, and you see them having so much fun, so automatically you think it's fun. So now you want to do the same thing.
Mhm.
Maybe not vacation, but meaning that you want to post and you want notoriety and you want these things that you've seen somebody else get. So it depends on how you use it and what you're getting out of it is how it can harm the relationship.
Okay.
And the time limit in which you guys use it. If you guys are you and your girl sitting there at the before bed, y'all both in Facebook, you know what I mean? That can be kind of detrimental because that's intimacy time. And I'm not even talking about sex. That's just time that you guys
Could be
there to share
talking.
energy and talk, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But now you guys are kind of preoccupied. So once your eyes get tired, you click your night light and you turn over and go to bed. She click her night light, turn over and go to bed, and it's no kind of
Action.
communication,
Yeah.
no kind of back and forth and togetherness or whatever the case may be.
But what if she's sending you statuses of DMs of her vagina?
That's if you're at home by yourself.
No, y'all together. She's sending you a DM of her vagina. Like that doesn't count. Like
Oh, she said, yeah, but that's her interacting.
That's
like,
her, right.
hey, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
So, I get it. Night light go off, phone go down.
go to,
I go.
yeah, I get what you say in that aspect of you only as strong as how you use it and things like that. And you're right. If you would get to that point where you not having a
I don't go down, mama.
damn, baby.
Wouldn't be the first time you lied to her.
Right. No, but when you look at
He
it,
hangs with us.
that's why we got gray in our beards. We go down. You got gray in this.
I only got one.
You got gray. That means you go down. No, but when you sit there and you look at, because I know people that like they invest in social media so much, even in that relationship, if they spouse not liking a pic, it's an issue, or if that person is not together, posting them together, it's an issue. Or people on the outside looking in, why you're not posting your spouse? That means you up to something, and they going out their way to kind of damage that stuff. It's so many factors in the effects.
But that's why we're here. That's why we're here to address them. But it's even down to the hearts on your picture. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the hearts that you receive or that you may give out. It depends on how it can. I don't know if that's the cause, but it can modify or
I agree with that.
Blow up a situation that you was already having. Like say if you guys are already on odds for whatever reason and things of that nature, and you steady on social media and things of that nature, and women are steady because even in some situationships that I was dealing with and just dating, just so much is just like women commenting on my pictures or posts or things of that nature was a problem.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I had a woman define emojis against what the actual emoji meant.
Oh, wait. I want you to go into that Facebook question. So you can't like something? That's not.
Depends on how you like it. You can thumbs up it. That's no problem. Like heart it. What do the heart mean?
Right.
You care for it. What do the care mean? You're laughing. Why are you laughing that hard at that? So there's just depends on that person, how that person perceive what that is, because these emojis that these created and you reacting to these actual posts on this woman, they looking at this woman and comparing themselves to that woman, right? And we going off the topic of a whole lot, but we speaking general to the woman, they comparing themselves to that woman. What your perception of what you're attracted to, and trying to create the narrative, like you may be attracted to this woman because she got a big booty and you put a smiley face on that. Why you put a smiley face? Why you can't just like it? What does that mean? And that's social media.
Yeah,
I think that would be
they try to dictate
massively
how you
annoying.
operate your social media. That's kind of crazy.
And that's how a lot
and
of
they probably compare it to the way you react with their pictures.
Is that too?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dropping hearts on some girl, her, at the pool, and you just liking your wife or girlfriends or whatever the case may be, or boyfriends, because it goes both ways. But we only speaking in this term because that's what we deal with. But you liking your spouse, but you might be hearting somebody else's. you know, and that could be like
That's the
it,
problem.
you know, it could be it could be just detrimental in so many ways, but just to me, the most detrimental way is just the influence in which it has. So if you take in the influence that social media is giving, yeah, you down. Not only your relationship, just you as you as a person, it changes your mentality.
Yeah, it is, and it's hard to combat that because there's so many influences out there now. You have friends that's more into social media, and then they kind of interpreting things for you. Like you can not even have that thought in your heart. Like you said, like, man, a care emoji don't matter to me. It says care, so I care for your post. But it can be so much more.
Yeah.
Like just going to the story, the girl, like I put some eyes on them post on this girl, like I knew her. And I mean, she put a cute picture, and I put, the eyes emoji. And the emoji means looking, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, even me and Trisha, I'm looking at you. Yeah. But the girl told me that the eye emoji, and she did Urban Dictionary on it too. This is the wildest shit ever. She was like, those means creepy sexual tension eyes or some shit like that. And I'm like,
that was
what?
my intent. you picking up what I'm laying down.
I've got rapey eyes. creepy rapey eyes.
Sexual intention is kind of steep. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's kind of a reach. It depends on the interaction. It depends on the two people. You know what I mean? If it's just some random person, I put some eyes, just mean I'm just looking. But that's what you put the picture up for.
Or I'm
right?
reading. Yeah, I'm reading, right?
That means you put the picture up. You put the picture up in your bathing suit for me to look.
Yeah.
So I put the eyeballs there. It's
I'm
for
looking.
me to look. So it's because I put the
I gotta do the
eyeballs
look.
there, it makes me creepy and you not creepy because he didn't put the eyeballs, but he may be doing God knows what.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He's slinging dick pics all in our DMs and shit.
I mean, he might be doing God knows what with her picture. While you sitting up there talking about me putting the eyeballs down, putting eyeballs down, somebody else is really fantasizing about your picture. You know what I'm saying? Like in a different, in that manner that you're really trying to force it. So yeah, that's just people sometimes, but that's social media once again. That's just people. It allows people to reach. It allows people to have a say so and a comment on everything. Like social media, when you think about it, it's just the devil.
It can be.
What? And I think
I got a question for you too. Go ahead with your thought, but I got a question for you.
Yeah, I was because it's for like I'm listening to it from like at first my social media page was just a page, just a half. Like I think we transitioned from the Black Planet was 100% whole shit. MySpace kind of sorta, you know what I'm saying? I think I was getting into more of the graphic side of it in MySpace, and then when Facebook came around, I think was Facebook before Instagram or Instagram before?
Facebook was for Instagram. I think Instagram was 2009.
Sure. So, all right, so I might have had the Facebook page and was not active at all. But then the Instagram page, it was more image based. So I think I gravitated towards that, and then like as it became more of a social media platform, I was already into my craft. So it's like I would share what I do. I would share what I take. You know what I'm saying? I would share my work. And then as time progressed, that's kind of what the page was. So much so that I had to split the pages. So, my particular Instagram, because I suck at Facebook, my particular Instagram was like all work. But then I was having a problem of like the stuff that I'm personally interested in, that's not stuff that's going to bring in revenue. Right. So I need to separate what's going to bring in revenue versus what I personally like to do. You know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, shooting, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm a photographer, videographer. So some of the stuff I was shooting was a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, I was not expecting you to come out here butt ass naked, but I was paid handsomely and I'm going to do my job. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to do it effectively.
And for me now it's a commodity, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's just revenue for me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I missed the boat on
using it for social.
Yeah, like for
Social
socializing and
Yeah,
shit like
social
that.
entertainment, yeah.
So it's like for me, it's like hearing these, views of social media from that aspect is like, damn, that's went right over my head, because for me, everything I do is
It's
based
a big
around
part
marketing.
of you right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's like that's my way of free marketing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that platform, how you post, when you post, you know what I'm saying? The style of how you post, you know what I'm saying? It all is all marketing based.
Time of the day is important. Facebook
And I'm speaking Instagram. So like anything that
social
I
media.
put,
I haven't mastered that.
Time of day is like important. You catch it at the right time when everybody like on
Peak
lunch
hours and stuff.
or getting off and helping the kids with the homework at 5 o'clock or something might be kind of peak time.
7 o'clock.
So it you can what I was gonna say is if I was to get into another relationship, or when I get into another relationship, I definitely am going to back away from Facebook. It's gonna have to take a hard back away from Facebook. Because I know it's overwhelming, and I know how I am with my freedom on Facebook. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore I can see the
problems that I have,
problems or the discomfort it might cause.
Yeah.
My partner or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, I can't see how it is detrimental to a relationship. But I think it's all I don't want to say situational, because we always say that, but it just means like, I guess that's kind of the best.
That's the best way to
best way to say it.
What was your question?
No, I wanted to ask because you explained your view of social media and how you use it, and Q's is a totally different way. Just like do you review her social media at any point? Not at all. And if you did, would you take offense? Do she come to you like, hey, these guys is in my inbox? And what if you see it
So I think my wife is more of a, because I'm a content creator, you know what I'm saying? She's more of a content consumer.
Right.
And like from what I see when she's on there, she's watching like one of those judge shows, or like somebody reading this long like strawberry letter type thing. Like she likes juicy, she likes gospel. It's kind of similar to the book she reads. So when she's scrolling and she'll read some post that's funny. She really recently just got into the videos, you know what I'm saying? Like she would never watch stories, you know what I'm saying? Like she's more of the reader, you know what I'm saying? But now that reels and stuff like that is more prevalent, she'll kind of watch it if it's funny. But has there been guys from the past that'll see her now and inbox her? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll say it, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's maybe more than what she would say is happening. But I don't want to sound oblivious, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's happening, I'm pretty sure she's shutting it down, because
that's not oblivious. That's
I mean, like
trust in your partner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really worried about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the time I'm putting in. I know what I know what my mission is. I know what my goal is, and as far as I know, we solid. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't trust that or nothing like that, but like she's like I had to bring her along my journey, you know what I'm saying? Because the content that I post, it can, you know what I'm saying, be perceived a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was kind of hard to digest until them dollars came in. So now
she's like, get them.
The crazy part is that when people inbox, it's a good chance you're talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So you asking her about, oh, should I wear this lingerie, or you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I don't care. Shit, what I gotta do?
She's like, how much you paying?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So for us, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what I have to put out. This is what I have to show. This is so on one page is, marketing. It's all, this is what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like a menu item. And on the other page, this is more of like kind of like a personal creative diary. Like this is where I was to where I am.
Mhm.
You know, it's definitely going to be more personalized. So you're going to see a lot more stiller stuff and, you know, things that I do, things that I like, boom, put it up there. I don't really care if nobody ever double taps it. For me, it's just a life. It's like my diary. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, those are my
forget.
Hmm?
And it never forgets, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Cause it's like, I'm gonna forget. But and then that transitions over to Facebook. So whatever I post there, just go to Facebook.
Yeah.
So for me, social media is a tool.
Yeah. But I can take it back when I talk about like my past relationship, because I only had one relationship where we was invested in social media. We was an it couple. Like it was our pictures were together, people loved us and stuff like that, you know. But I don't my social media, my Facebook, I don't know what it is. It's just like my ideas and my creativity, but also I compartmentalize it to a point where I can have it separate from my personal life. Like I don't often post my daughter on there because I don't want creeps to be looking at my daughter and stuff like that.
That's how I feel about the kids.
Yeah, I just don't want to, you know, especially what my daughter doing. But however, now my daughter got her own Facebook page for modeling and stuff like that. And I don't feel that I don't like it, but this was our mom created, and our mom posted a lot on her page, and I'm like, and then it's just like, all right, you know, why, you know, you're not doing these things? This is like, man, because one, it's just like this is my social media, is for me.
Yeah.
You know, even though my personal life, I don't prefer it to be on here.
Yeah.
I just want to bring out my ideas, my thoughts, my jokes, my off-brand of humor, you know, my reaction, my political views or stuff like that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Because all three of y'all are single, right?
Mhm.
And all three of y'all have either, I don't want to say picked up somebody offline, but I guess that's the norm, right? Has there been a perception switch? Like
Yes.
they think
Yes.
you're one way on
Yes.
your page,
100%.
and then when they meet you,
next thing,
you know, they like,
Of
oh,
course.
I didn't
Yes.
expect that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
and when you were saying that, like it was a way to like get out your thoughts. I'm saying the same thing. It's like I can be my alter ego.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near that person, and nobody ever believes it. If they ever run into me on the street, I'm nowhere. I wouldn't say half of that crap to nobody. But that's not the perception. They were like, "Oh, I thought you was gonna be a lot more arrogant or a lot more, not as shy or
Yeah.
sheltered as you are." You know what I'm saying? That I was gonna be a lot more brash, like I am on social media, but that's just getting out thoughts that you're just sitting up there.
So
you know
is that because like I say, for me, my personal page is more like a personal creativity. You know what I'm saying? Personal, you know, things. I don't post the kids because I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Adults, it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, I never posted the wife because she never really wanted to take no pictures. You know what I'm saying? She'll, you know, take a picture with me, 1,000 pictures, but never see none of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what I mean? But business wise, you know, it's even, I've even cut down on the stuff I post. So it's like when they actually see me, they were like, "Oh, dang, you exactly how you are online."
Same for me. Like he's saying,
why wouldn't I be? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like he said, it's an alter ego, and you doing a two sides of a coin type version of yourself. But it's you. For me, even though I have two pages and one have a totally different name, I'm the exact same person online and offline.
I would think so. But
Yeah.
again, I'm looking at it from a business aspect. Like if it was from a personal aspect on the dating side, would I treat that as a alternate universe?
Oh yeah, go
You know
back
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
question about the dating stuff. Like, you know, even though they perceive like, yeah, that's how I met Takora. I met Takora, you know, offline, and what fundamentally changed Facebook in itself, and what made it to why we talking about the effects of social media and relationships is groups, right? So
Yeah.
you're not investing in groups as on Facebook as I don't know if you're in groups, Veda.
couple year.
Yeah, are you in groups?
No, I
Yeah,
literally just found out about
Yeah,
it.
so I've been in groups since the advent of them in 2012. So the groups can vary from raunchy groups. It can be just humor groups. It can be just, just political aspect groups, or it can just be social groups.
Sports groups.
Sports, all kinds. I mean, I've been in a sports group. Longest group I've ever been in is a sports group, and I shout them out, like the Sportsman Warehouse and also the Locker Room. I did a lot of work with them on the podcast side too. So shout out to y'all guys. But I met Takora from a group, and one of the best relationships I've ever been in. So is it something I met a couple of girls here and there, not a lot after Takora, like, the recent one over the summer, I met it through a group. Didn't quite work out, but it's just like, it is a conduit to meet people.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes people think that's why it's an issue.
But that's why it's called social media. It's not, it's not. That's
It's
not
not
one
your initial
aspect,
intent.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a dating thing, but it's not
Yeah.
just one aspect of being social. It's just the world of social.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's things you can't control, but people try to control that because they be like, I'm not on social media to meet people. I meet us for entertainment. It's okay. You can be there on entertainment.
Now I got a question, another question spawning off what you're saying and what you said.
Yeah, okay, before you said that, and just even like sometimes if you meet people on the street and they ask you, oh, you got Instagram or you got a Facebook or whatever, you let them do that, and then they'll go back through your page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To try to get an idea who you
try
are.
to get an idea of
Because
who
you
it
put
is.
your diary on
Yeah.
it.
Get an idea who you is, and then they get the wrong idea of who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Aveda.
That I'm nowhere near that
yeah.
person that you think I am. That's just it's called social. That's what I would tell people. Like, it's called social media. It's me being social, just expressing myself, cracking jokes, having fun, doing these things. But I don't treat people the way I talk crap online. I don't treat people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just social. It's just talking. It's just talking. Yeah. It's like laughing and talking and cracking jokes.
I do. I'm arrogant. I'm an asshole.
So, like I said,
I like squirters.
This guy. Okay.
I'm not joking. That's serious.
So
I'm on the couch.
that
I'm
ass.
acting like this.
that ass.
2-minute drill. We need that one. 2-minute drill. I got something for that. Go ahead.
The squirters?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
you enter in a new relationship, right? Because I'm thinking about it. Would you? Because you did say you would have to back up heavily from social media.
Dial back. Yep.
Would you? And you recently just mentioned that you don't really know what your page is, right? So, do you feel? And yours is right now is currently fragrances, since it's more of a business. You know what I'm saying? Or a brand, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel obligated to explain what your social media presence is? Or is that like something that how you mentioned in a previous one, you get the shoot.
I forgot what I said too.
No, it was like you'll get they health report, you know what I'm saying, before y'all have sex.
Oh yeah.
Is that something that you discuss in entering a new relationship? Like, are we discussing not necessarily our body count, but our social media presence? Because it's like it's a thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, your social media is a thing.
That's a thing. But I don't think I ever did that. But
but you entering a relationship, would that be something you would have
but
to
I think
explain?
that should be now added to
the list.
A question of, you know what I'm saying? A question. Yeah, the questionnaire. Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think I've done it, but I think like not so much your online presence, but just, you just talking to them about social media, how active they are, what they do, blah blah. You want these people that just take a picture of everything you do. Oh, I'm here.
Now say you dating an influencer, like they get paid or they reap some type of monetary benefit from taking a picture.
I don't think I could date seriously. Like, I could date any woman.
Man, you're rigid.
I don't think that I can date her seriously.
This man is really rigid.
Yeah,
but no, I'm saying I was gonna get to the point. Her job is to be an influencer.
I get it.
So she's not influencing her life. She's influencing food.
I know, but
right. So that's her job.
And this is also what I want to say, and it kind of ties into that.
Yep.
Social media allows you to believe unrealistic things are realistic. Right. So with her being an influencer, she has she has that. I don't want to say smoke screen, but she has that
Filter.
that filter, you could say, but I mean she has that.
a facade.
Yeah. She has that in front of her all day. It's hard for her to. It'll be hard for someone to distinguish what's realistic when they can. She an influencer, so
Mhm.
she's probably around maybe B-list celebrities, sometimes A-list celebrities, maybe even sometimes people that have money. That's not even a celebrity, right? But that's not gonna be a norm for what you find, and that goes vice versa. Same thing with men, or being around women that's bodies, done up and bad looking or whatever the case may be. But that's not gonna be realistic. Those, even though you see them all over social media, that's not realistic. You're not gonna walk outside and see these same women walking around outside. That's just not realistic. But you start to think it is because there's so many different names on social media that possess the things that people say is not realistic, right?
I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna kind of disagree on it. I think when we go back, when we talk to you, and you just have 100% entrepreneurial mindset, all you think about is money. Whatever, your time is money, right? And I think that's what an influencer is that they have to make this content to make money, right? And they got to look at these. I don't think it's just creating. It's creating this false sense of reality for the people that you're saying. I get that, but we got to boil it down to who that person is. And he's asking, like, can you date this person? Because they have to make money and they have to have that mindset.
Yeah, but
these time frames matter, or I have to do this to make this money.
Right. Now, if it was just strictly Reels or TikToks or whatever, okay. But when you said social media influencer, I'm thinking club appearances.
No, I strictly said like if she was a food person.
Yeah, food.
Oh no, I missed that then.
Yeah,
I thought she was like an influencer.
Y'all own it. No, she's an influencer. Of food.
Yeah. But you specifying.
Yeah.
You broke it down. I took an influencer and just ran with it. The broadscape, having new club appearances and
no.
Like stuff like that. Want to be all these social gatherings and what I'm saying, these parties and things of the nature with people that's gonna be there.
So she has to model clothes. Because you'll see, I see a lot of YouTube pages where they'll do like a try on overhaul. So they'll try on these clothes from like Shein or Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing. You know what I'm saying? They'll try them on just to try them on, give people a real perspective on how it fits, what it looks like, body composition, things like that. Can you date that?
Yeah, it's not. But that when you keep it strictly in your home or in your space, that's one thing. But I thought when you said influencer, I'm thinking when you step outside the home, just like
but also,
the things you have to deal with and face.
Also, are you saying that he being involved in a video? Because I can imagine as a social media influencer that it's so much time they have to put out this content. They have to do these contents and put it out. I can imagine them doing that, and it's taking 2-3 hours. Or you going different places.
All that matters. Like you know what I'm saying, 7:00 prime time. You can't go. You can't go to dinner.
Are you asking would he be able to?
I got to get this deadline in. I got to get this video.
Is he be able to deal with that type of pressure to put that out into social media? Can you be involved in that, almost like a celebrity type person? Like D-list, C-list celebrity.
Basically, because like I say, even though her thing is like food or clothes or whatever, like she's still heavily invested in the job. You know what I'm saying? It's the goal is to make some type of revenue from it. You know what I'm saying? So when you not necessarily checking a corporate bag and you checking your own entrepreneur bag, that clock don't never really stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always ticking. You always, you know what I'm saying? Like just knowing that, like I say, the celebrity appearances or the guest appearances may be a part of it, but it's not. It's more of their time is.
So
I get what you're trying to do.
So
I get what you're
talking about.
I couldn't do that.
Creators?
I couldn't do that.
Right.
Okay.
We talking about content creators or like?
No, he's talking about the overall investment to being on social media, where you see
the time and stuff.
The time to do it. That's not getting how they influence on social media, how they affect their relationship. That means I don't do content. I don't do reels. I barely take pictures. But I couldn't be invested in that. Like, okay, babe, let's go to dinner. Oh, we have to go to this specific place to eat because I have to do content. And so I'm thinking about, are we doing content? So we doing 2 hours of her taking pictures of food.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I want to eat and hold your hand.
Oh,
I don't, you know, I couldn't do that.
I'm
I
thinking
couldn't
you
do
talking chef. You talking about just like one of those just people that just be out trying restaurants and want to get it.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's another thing. Nope.
What about you, Isaiah?
Probably not, because I mean, at some point you gotta
have some personal space.
Yeah, you gotta come up out the matrix.
Now
you gotta do something.
You flip it because you are a content creator. Let's say you meeting with Tom Ford. You meeting with some of these cologne companies. You going? I gotta go there. I got to go downtown because they let me test some new fragrances. So you want to come with me, babe?
Smelling good too?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She think it's a date, but it's like it's a date, but it's
a social.
For me to come in here, it's like $500 just for me to come in here.
I mean, it depends on how much it takes, right? Because we hear women even with guys with money, or even vice versa. If you don't have the time to spend with somebody, that personal space, that's personal time, like you said, taking them out, she think it's a date, that will swing maybe about a couple of dates until she actually want to sit down and have dinner with you or something like that.
And
she ain't gonna want to go to no damn sneak business meeting or you know what I'm saying, or nothing of that nature. Like that's not gonna work. If you can't carve out time for your personal life, if your content takes up your whole day, your whole personal life, then you're not in a space to be dating. So
she's
not even telling you not to go chase that money.
She's gonna get a sneaky link.
This is space.
this is the wildest comparison, right? And it may be a reach. So the serious content creator, right? Yeah, super
reach. Okay,
super reach, right?
Come on, stretch down.
The most serious content creator can be viewed upon by you, like how you said, like you couldn't date them because of that. That means she's almost the same as a porn star. You can't date them because of what they do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a reach.
Yeah, that's
right.
You want to date a porn star, so that's
absolutely.
I mean,
that's different.
In the total scheme of things, in the total scheme of things, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess you could look at it like that. Lifestyles don't, both lifestyles don't match, don't mesh with you. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't really get with your lifestyle, or you know what I mean, your
because that's really all it is. It's a lifestyle and a job.
Yeah,
I think it's an oversimplification. I can't even talk today. I've been working too long.
Like I say, it was a reach. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good
because
reach,
they are the new versions of that.
It's not a parallel, it's adjacent. I can say that.
Yeah.
It's not a reach, it's adjacent.
They know each other.
Yeah, because it's just careers interfering with.
Yeah, because you can, in a sense, of an influencer, you can beg for that time to get that, like, hey, make me time. You can't uncheck those bodies off a porn star.
Yeah.
Pull her off a stick.
You just have to really, you're right. You just have to really be in tune with that person. Like, I just don't really care to be with a porn star versus the influencer. Like, all right, babe, I'm finna dedicate a whole day to you because I made all this X, Y, me, and you was patient for me to get to this point.
I just I heard it scrolling, and I heard that comparison. I was just like, I would have never thought of that.
I'm glad it wasn't your idea.
No, I just because it was so wild. I'm like, wow, I didn't, and that was the same examples, you know what I'm saying, that they were giving, like, her job is this, and this, can you be with that? You know what I mean? They had like a whole thing of it, and it was like, well, that's kind of saying the same as dating a porn star. Her job is this, and that, and they was like,
yeah, they was want to be a
I was like, what?
Yeah.
But you're not totally wrong. But like you said, you can't uncheck the bodies, but you can beg for the time.
Right.
So it's a super clear difference, and it could be like a small parallel to it. But that's
yeah, I get you.
Is it now, like I said, with social media being the topic of everything, what is too much for you?
I'll say my personal problem with too much social media is because it ruins personal interaction. Like you meet people, they have
No, let me clarify. In a relationship,
yeah.
In that relationship,
And
you've already, let's say you 3 months in, 4 months in, right? 3 to 6 months in, right? You talked about it because, like I say, now that's something that you should have on the questionnaire, and you kind of have a slight understanding of it or why you're there. What is your page about? Type stuff, right? 6 months down the line, it's not really changed, or it's getting a little bit out of what you originally talk about. What is too much?
I mean, again, like, you know what I mean? You just, personal interaction is just like, you got so much to say to the world, but not necessarily in a personal setting. Like, okay, you can say all this, you post all this online, and you see it online, females dancing and, you know what I mean, kicking it, twerking, whatever. But then when you get them in a personal space and it's like, yo, babe, ooh, it's like you don't have nothing to talk about. Oh, what you want to eat? I don't know.
Better question.
It's like, it truly kind of throws me off, because it's like, how do you have all this to talk about online, but you don't have nothing to say in person?
Can you be with that twerker?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a hard yes for me. But I'm gonna answer that.
We saying be with, or hook up with?
No, we know hook up is a yes.
Man, a
but
twerker is a twerker,
about-
is a dancer. Like, I could be with a twerker.
I said I could be with a porn star.
She not a porn. Yeah, you want to be with a porn star though.
So,
but I wanted to answer before you go. What's too much? I think I'm probably like the opposite. I like social media. I don't invest a whole lot of time in it, but I do invest enough time in it that
Are you a reader or watcher?
A reader or watcher? I don't read nobody posts. I like post mine, and then if it's something that catches my eye to debate, I debate that.
Okay.
So I think what would be too much for me, I don't want to be policed. I can govern myself. So I don't want somebody watching my page and what I'm doing. Like, why did you put what this post mean? What the fuck it mean? Like, what I put is what it meant. Or why you like this person's picture. I like the picture because I like the picture. Now, but I can govern myself to a point to know that I'm not finna go and like this girl that's half naked and then say, yeah, I'm gonna fuck the shit out you, or I want to fuck the shit out of you, and I'm in a relationship. I can govern myself to that point. Or if it's to a point where somebody's half naked and I'm in a relationship, I know to scroll past that. But I don't want to be to the point where it's just every little thing that I'm doing is being watched, or they having somebody watch me. That's too much to me. I don't have the issue with somebody being on social media, but as long as they present in a moment with each other, like you're not taking pictures and you want to record and say, hey, I'm out on date. We don't have to do all that. But just don't police me to the point where you scrutinize everything I do. That's too much to me.
Beta?
Yeah, I'm with the pack on that. I think you hit the stuff. I don't want to be monitored. I don't want to be scrutinized, and what am I trying to say? Like, I don't want my stuff to be too far read into.
Right.
You know what I mean? Reaching and just like pulling stuff. You know what I mean? If it creates insecurities, then I'm probably not the person. They're probably not the person to be with, or whatever the case may be. But outside of that, I don't really. As long as you guys can carve out intimacy and a personal time for you guys, I think it's okay. Only thing I don't like is when you allow people to overstep, or you like to be in messy
situations.
You always just you posting on social media and then you hit your girlfriend up like, oh, you seen blah 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 posting. Like no,
gossiping.
no,
I hate
no,
that shit
no,
too.
no. That's just drama. That's
Please, ladies, don't be
Like,
coming gossiping.
yeah,
You so
that's just
girl.
drama. But if you're
Third
funny, you're
boyfriend.
making good reels and stuff like that, and I'm over here laughing in the cut because it's funny, it's good content, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you can moderate it, if it's your go-to, it's like if it's your main source of income, like being an influencer or something like that, it may be a little bit difficult. It would probably have to depend on what it is that your content is, and how how you work it. But if you're just doing reels or making a post every now and then or something like that, or a couple posts a day or whatever, I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's going bad both ways. It's just when you can't even be at home with your person without having to pick up the phone and having to try to interact with the with the internet, with the non-physical.
Yeah.
Right.
You're in a relationship with me. I'm sending you dick pics while you sitting next to me.
Pause.
I was talking to women.
We're around you.
Oh, pause.
Yeah,
I gotta pause it.
I believe you. When you come home from outside, it's like you need to be engaging. I'm here for you now. We should be able to sit down without the phones. Nowadays, you sit down with a phone. You trying to talk, this person scrolling in your face, like, or vice versa. They trying to talk to you, but you trying to look up a video or something like.
Yeah, I'm kind of guilty of that. Sometimes that happens to me.
Person that
I be doing that shit sometimes.
Can't distinguish reality from Facebook either.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, want to do something because their friend was out on a boat or something. Now you want to go do this or
trust me, I deal with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
want to go here. Like,
that's the whole
basis
of my business.
Okay,
everybody going to Jamaica. Let's go.
Exactly. Like,
Frontier, $300. Let's go.
They gonna lose your luggage.
Right. Don't even got a fucking passport.
Don't even own a bathing suit or a suitcase.
Yeah.
Man.
Passport trying to go and shit. I thought you can go.
This is my last question, right? So you personally, would you rather your page be flooded with more entertainment or something you can learn from?
Something you can learn from. Guaranteed.
Something you can learn from what you explain it.
So I get a mixture on my timeline, right? I got clients, potential clients, people just follow me, whatever. Scroll, all right, out in the club, twerking. Okay, I personally scroll past it because it's like as soon as you scroll past it, there's another one right below it. So it's, you see it all the time. But if I see something where somebody was giving me a tip or a trick on like how to hook this mic up or color grade like this way, what? Like for me, the information holds my attention a lot more than the entertainment.
You should do groups. You know what's group for that?
Yeah,
that's Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, no, something.
Oh, you talking about Instagram?
Yeah, well,
I don't use Instagram.
My go-to is Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm on Facebook, I feel so lost. Like I don't know how you're supposed to post. I don't know what you're supposed to actually do.
That's how I am on Twitter.
I think
I'm trying to get into Black Twitter, and I can't never. My joke's not funny enough to be.
I'm
on
there for
Twitter.
the entertainment. I'm there to be social. So I'll take that over information. Not that I'm opposed to information because I still watch those, and especially when they like explaining history. And
or you even made a dish.
Yeah.
That's the thing right there.
It's like I said, I'm not against it.
Yeah,
I just use social media for social media. I mean, to be social. And
so 70-30, 70 entertainment, 30 information. Or what would you rank it?
Yeah, I could do 70-30, 65-35.
See, I would say 80-20.
Yeah, I could do like 65-35 because I'm there to talk to people I know and just chit chat and get laughs and crack jokes and things of that nature.
Y'all got me thinking now.
I always wanted to know because, like I say, when we talked about this topic, I wanted to hear what y'all had to say because it's like I never got a chance to do it from that end.
Yeah, but when you filter in the information, you got to also filter in the opinionated information that people are giving. as far as like non-factual, just stuff that they deem to be true.
It's social media. If it's, I believe like it, and this is like say going back to like the camera, right? So if I got a person that say they're a photographer, thousands, whatever followers, you know, you vet their work by looking at what they've done. You know what I'm saying? Who they work with, work for, right? If they saying something about color grading, editing, something like that, it's still an opinion. It may not be an actual fact, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, something to think about. I didn't think of it that way. Versus if it comes from like Canon or, you know what I'm saying, Adobe. If, you know, those, they work there. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they're talking about. But at the same time, they know the technical, they may not know the in the field problems. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of take both with a grain of salt because it's still it's still an art form. You're still using these tools to create your form of art.
Right. That's what I was explaining. Like that's why I would probably take the 65-35 because of the non-factual information that you may get. You're speaking of one specific thing as far as like, you know, what we're talking about, just information in totality.
Yeah.
You're gonna get all type of information, whether it's good information or bad information. So just the stuff that's really intriguing is cool, but the stuff that's just like, you know,
noise.
Yeah.
I think how I set my Facebook up, because that's the main thing I use, is I'm 33.3% of everything. It's just people that I befriend. It's like still shopping still. It's a variety of topics we talk about, from politics to debauchery to sports and everything. I'm also in groups.
Yeah.
So I'll get those things filtered in. I'm in relationships. So I'm getting all these from these different aspects. Even if it's somebody who have far out opinions, sometimes they be educated far out opinions.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I go with 33.3% for me, because you'll get some of them people that's filtering in that just be saying bullshit, like them weird ass fucking posts. Like, you know, I'm single, but I have a favorite. Like, what the fuck that means? Like, just like that doesn't make sense to me, and I try to rationalize it.
Basically, she got a sneaky link.
Yeah, it's a sneaky link, but it's a Facebook thing. I don't answer those, but I enjoy reading them. Like, this shit is dumb as hell.
When y'all hide y'all sneaky links, you just giving them pass to go smash somebody else. If you tell who your sneaky link is, you might prevent another girl from smashing.
Why would you do that?
Oh, you that? You mess with Robin. When you hide him, he can say, I don't talk to Robin. You know,
sneaky links.
Nobody can. We just want to sneaky link your friend and your cousin.
They just want to clap some cheeks. That's all we want.
You didn't took the sneaky out of it. Now you just a link.
It's a link.
I'm a link to the crew.
A hot link. That's what it is.
All right. This has been final thoughts. Effects of social media in a relationship.
It only affects you if you allow it to. That's my opinion. Whether it's insecurities or whether it's taking in the facades, you know what I'm saying, of social media. So it's as strong as, you know, the relationship to me. If you guys are already weak and having problems, then it's probably gonna tear y'all ass up.
Yeah. Me, like I say, if I was to do it all over again, I think I would feel obligated to explain my presence. You know what I'm saying? Because social media is a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like your social security card. Like you are attached to it. It is attached to you. So I would explain, you know, the business and how the business evolve around the content that goes up and how that revenue, you know, content turns into revenue from that. So I would feel obligated to explain that, because an outside person is coming into you new, they not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They may not mess with that. So I would think, you know, depending on how you use it, that should be explained if it becomes a problem. You see what I'm saying? Whether that's, you know, down the line or first, you know, in the door, like just explain it on how you see it, how you use it, you know what I'm saying? And then I think your actions on that and with that, it'll play out. You know what I'm saying? So it, like Vader said, it only becomes a problem when you're in the dark about something, or when it's like, I mean, just with anything, when you too much of something, it's going to become an issue. You know what I'm saying? So use it wisely. Me personally, I use it as a tool for marketing. But like I feel like I can still I can put that down and not really, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as the money coming in, I don't really need to talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to talk, I don't need to see it. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Well, everything I'm gonna say is gonna be parallel with both what you say. Like it's all about your mental fortitude when you dealing with this, because there's a lot of adverse effect that you can get from social media, because you're gonna create a narrative, you're gonna be influenced by others, you're gonna perceive something that it's not. So mentally you have to be strong to deal with social media, because this shit was created by psychologists anyway to kinda, you know, create dopamine in you so you can be investing in it so it can make more, generate money for marketing for you as well. So I was just thinking this particular thing is like, as long as you're mentally strong, as long as you stay true to who you are and yourself, and don't kind of sink into the dark pockets of social media, you'll be all right. But it can tear relationships apart. I done seen it firsthand, tear relationships apart. I done seen it where somebody frustrated of that not getting a like because you reviewed a video. It's like weird. It'd be like so weird. It's like, and you know, it's just wild. Just like as long as you leave mentally strong and you know what your goal is with social media, you compartmentalize it so it only hit that goal that you wanted to hit.
So it's like a drug for some people.
Yeah. So any social media thing, they designed it where the swiping and anything like that creates dopamine, and it excites you in some type of way. These reels and these videos, that's why people can go on there and scroll for hours or be on this for hours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's low level, sometimes it's high. So it is like a drug.
Yeah.
Bring it home.
Yeah. Operate social media with moderation. And if you have a partner, you know what I mean, be honest about your intent with what you're using it for. And you know what I mean, be transparent about it. Even if you don't disclose everything you're doing, but be true what you're doing. If you're not on here for you know what I mean, dating or flirtatious, you know what I'm saying, intent, just be honest about that. Hey, no, that's not what I'm doing, and keep it like that. I mean, just keep that from entering a space in your relationship where it's causing problems. You know what I mean? And don't learn how to disconnect. And like you say, it can become a drug for you. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to just, like I say, operate it with moderation and keep yourself, you know what I mean? Keep yourself to yourself. Sometimes everything don't have to be posted. Learn how to be private sometimes.
Got that right.
Privacy is one of the...
Let's go. The privacy is golden.
Yeah, it's a luxury nowadays. But yeah, that's it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for tuning in. This has been the Union Podcast.
My last day on the couch.